because of that, you know, we're going to see more cabinets get out there, and this year is really all about going to events.
Hell yeah.
We're going to go to IAPA in France. Yeah. We're going to IAPA in America. There's an event in Mexico that we're trying to go to.
Very cool.
And it's just you know, there's a global following for this right now, and we're just trying to do the best we can getting things out there. So, and you've done a good job too. I mean, we really depend on the players
for sure,
helping push it.
For sure.
And you know, we just want to be another option for people to enjoy. That's what the vision has always been.
So I'll cut you off there. We got a match going on now. This is Dabby Doo, which is I believe
it's a Nene song.
Yeah, it's is this a Pump It Up Pro song?
This actually was one that would have been, it was in the cut list for ITG2, but it did make it in Pump It Up Pro too.
Okay. Yeah, so this song, pretty technical. You got these like 1 foot brackets that you could do 1 foot. You can also jump back and forth.
Yes. One of the things I love about the 5-panel format is that universal, you know, you can use your foot to either do it, or you can actually use 3 as a jump.
It's got lifts, which I think we saw on, maybe there were a couple on Firewalker when I played.
Yes.
But lifts are really interesting. You got to lift your foot off the freezer on beat.
Yes, exactly. So and the way our judgment system works in this game, it's very simplified, but I think it's very effective for what it is. Mm-hmm. You basically have 3 levels of judgments. You got the green check mark, which means you got the full points.
Yep.
You got the yellow exclamation point, which basically means you got some of the points, but you didn't get all of them.
Yep.
And then you have the red X, which just basically means you missed it, and sorry, you didn't get it.
Yep.
So at least with the lifts, if you don't do them, you don't actually get all the points taken away from you. You at least still get some credit.
Yeah. So there's so many things to pay attention to as a spectator on this game. Like
absolutely
the the money scores you can see there. So as the song here just ends, Level9Chao will take it.
And we did sort of a combination. You know, like I still like the percentage-based scoring, but people always like seeing that big score, especially in a spectator event like this. One of the new updates with this software, I love how it shows the player that won the match.
That's a new addition.
It is a new addition.
Shout out to Lightning. I'm sure he did the UI for that.
Oh yeah.
Really pretty.
Yes.
Love it.
The UI is fantastic.
But yeah, like as we'll see in the next song, like there's a gold shimmer that shows you which player currently has the highest score.
Yes. So you get and what my favorite part too that people might not see on the stream is the stages, even from the Gen 1 stages, they actually show you the judgment of the player.
They do. Yeah.
So if you actually if we had a camera like on
the
their
panel
feet,
itself reflects the judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is really cool.
You know, and some people wonder, you know, like what is the main differences like of the software? You know, like why is this how is this different from like, you know, In the Groove or other dance games? If you look at our method of display, it's very unique because we don't actually have target arrows in this game at all.
Yeah, which does make it difficult.
And it sometimes, a lot of
timing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Some people take a bit to adjust to it, but I actually feel like once you get used to it, it actually gives you a little bit more detail than the target arrows do because of like the ghosting of the way they stop where you press.
It's interesting, yeah.
So you get it. There's ways to see more detail visually with the timing than there is normally. But if you're used to those target arrows, it takes a little bit of a learning curve to get, to adjust to.
So second song is another pop song, and
the great pop song from the Pump series, Balelula Ra. I see. This is a great chart too.
So yeah, other things that happen in the game, going back to like what spectators should look out for. If you see, so both players are playing with beat bars enabled, and right now, like on the left, for example, Will Pickles, actually both players, I think, they have like the default, which like will show you every 4th note.
Yes.
And what happens is when there are tempo changes, the beat bars will turn yellow to show you that there's a tempo change coming up, and red for stops, which I love.
That was actually a feature that I wanted to bring into In the Groove a long time ago.
It's really good.
So we saved it, and I mean I used to call that the caution bars actually, but I love having that timing detail of when the chart is about to change, so you're not blindsided by some random BPM change or stop or something, and you really just helps you see it visually. I actually really like the 8th bar beat lines as well, because it really helps you solidify that line of attack.
Is like a more consistent
like a pacing
reminder,
exactly.
Without targets, I think it's
yes, nice. Exactly.
You can see both players now also have a green combo. So similar to other dance games, basically the color of the combo indicates a thing. So green means they have all the taps hit. Very close match here.
Yeah, that was.
Will Pickles taking it just by 300 points. Green
indicates that they basically got they
so
were
like
off.
one early or one late, or like at least one early or late, basically.
Yeah.
And then blue combos will be all the top 2 judgments, the flashing perfect and the default perfect.
Yes.
And then white is only flashing perfect.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. And a lot of people wonder, why are there 2 perfects? We usually refer to the one on the lower side as the non-exact perfect, and then the perfect. The reason we did that originally was for new players. A lot of people have a hard time understanding the differences in like dance game judgments of, what is fantastic, what is marvelous.
Yeah.
This really just sort of helps people understand that. I'm sorry.
Is that what the new charts you're referring to? Or
No. No. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Lightning.
I've got if we need the rules, make sure you guys are plugging the other stream as well. We're gonna cross plug. Like, if you want to watch the DDR tournament.
Okay.
Check out Ohio.
So there is a DDR tournament all happening behind us. Ohio DDR.
Every so often.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna check one more thing.
So if you guys want to check that stream out, you can. The link to it is on the Step and Splash Facebook page.
Actually, Ohio DDR on Twitter has both the link of the stream you're watching as well as the DDR stream. So if you just want to retweet, and Chao going for the hands here.
The hand slap, yes. We still have those.
Still have those. All right, but yeah, if you have in the chat, if you have questions about the game, I mean,
hit us up. Let us know.
You got the player who probably has played the most hours,
it's
and
true.
you got the creator. So feel free to just ask away. I think we'll focus on commentating the matches now.
Yes, for sure.
Which I can pull up on the screen here, Kyle. Let's go to the head-to-head scene. So Steve built this out for us. So actually,
did a great job. Loving it.
Yeah, Pickles actually failed the song. I'm not sure if this is just for fun or if they're actually playing, but. Yeah, my impression was they played 2 songs and Chao took down both. So I'm not sure if this is for fun or just if one of those was a warm up.
Right.
This is a very technical song, very hard.
Yeah, it is. So the center panel with the game, we use it sometimes some of the charts are very technical with it. Sometimes they're not. It just sort of allows us to have a little bit of variance, and the center step really does add a new dimension a little bit to the 4-panel format, I feel like.
I agree, and like the up center gallops there that you see there, you really have to turn your body so as to not double register the center, because if you think about right now, you're probably a DDR ITG player. If you think about step, if you just go step right now at your seat and hit the up and down arrows on a fake DDR pad, 100% of the time, your toe is on center on down.
You're gonna get a bad score.
Or your heel is on center on up.
Yep.
So you have to
be aware
totally
of
change
your form.
Yeah, you have to totally be aware of your form.
And that's one of the things I really like about this format, that when we started doing it, we wanted something familiar to people in the past, but also something new to just change it up a little bit.